Hello everyone. Today we are going to start chapter 10 of standard 7, which is simple interest. Simple interest, as you know, it's very common term. You might have heard it in your previous class as well. So simple interest is the method of calculating interest charged on a loan or a borrowed sum. So it's very easy. The formula for finding the simple interest is PTR over 100. P multiply T multiply R over 100. So what is P here? P is the principal or the borrowed money or sum. In your sum, most of the statement you will find this. This is the amount which is borrowed, sum. Principal, P is principal, so T is time for which the principal is borrowed, and R is the rate at which the interest is charged. Like if R is always calculated as percentage. If R is 5%, what does it means? 5 rupees per 100. 5% means 5 rupees per 100. Okay. So rate is calculated in percentage. Time you will see that. And one more thing, PA will be written per annum. What is the full form of PA? Per annum, per year. Simple interest will be calculated per year. Okay. And time will be in year. If it will be given in days or months, then you will have to convert those days and months into year. That I will tell you how you will convert your time into year. And principal will be given to you in most of the sums, and in many sums they will be asking you to find the principal. So now we will come to the first sum. Find simple interest and amount in each of the following cases. First sum has 5 parts. I will solve 2 out of those 5. Rest I will give you some hint and you will do as homework. So principal in first part is very easy sum. You will just have to apply the formula PTR over 100 in your whole exercise, nothing else. So for amount there is a formula that I will be telling you later. So in your whole exercise you will be using only one formula. What is that? Simple interest is equal to PTR over 100. So here also we will write what is principal, what amount is being lent. It is 2200. What is R? 6% per annum. And what is your T? That is time, that is 1 year. So you have to find first simple interest. Simple interest is written as SI in short form. So first of all we will write the formula PTR over 100. Okay. So now you will put the value. P is given to you. What is that? 2200. What is time? 1 year. And what is rate? 6. And that percent means you will put 100 down. Okay, it's very easy. 100 is already there in the formula, so you will not write anything for this percentage. So this 2 zeros and 2 zeros will be cancelled. Now your simple interest will be 22 multiply 6. It's rupees 132. So students, first part, which is simple interest, we have found. Now we have to find the amount. It's very easy how to find the amount. What is the amount? Amount is the total sum of money which we have to return after some specific period of time. For how many years we have taken the loan. Amount is the sum of the money lent and the simple interest charged on that money. Okay. So the formula for amount will be principal plus SI. We have to, total amount is the principal which we have taken as loan plus what is the interest charged on that loan. So principal plus simple interest will be my amount. So what is the principal? Principal was 2200 and on 2200 in 1 year 132 rupees was charged as interest. So total amount which I have to give back to the money lender, that was rupees 23. You will add 2200 plus 132, 2332. Okay, 23, yes, 32, 2332 you have to pay as amount. So the formula for finding the amount is P plus SI. First you will find SI by using this formula, then you will use principal plus SI for finding the amount. Okay, so now come to third part of this sum. Second part is same, 1 year and the simple is given to you, same you can do. Third part is a little bit different. How? Because the time is given in days here, so I'm going to solve it for you. Rupees 3125 is my principal. R is 12.5% per annum and T is 73 days. R is PA, which means we have to charge the principal for 1 year and the time is here 73 days. So students, what you will do, you will convert those 73 days into year, and you know how many days are there in a year? 365 days. So we have converted these days into year by dividing it by 365. Like this you will be finding 9 month, 9 month, okay, in your fourth part. So what you will do, month is there, 9 months, so you have to convert those months into year. So what you will do, you will divide 9 by 12 because there are 12 months in a year. So you will divide 9 by 12 and then you will be converting that time into year. And here days were there, so you will divide your days by how many days that are there in a year? 365. Okay, so this was a hint for fourth part. So next what we have to find? SI. We have everything P, R and T. Now we will put the formula. We will put the values in formula. PTR over 100. What is P? 3125. What is T? It's 73 and 365 you will write in denominator. 100 was already there. 73 over 365. Now what is left? R, and which is 12.5 it was, students. 12.5 it was. So this point I have removed and I have placed 10 in place of that. 12.5 point is removed, 1 is placed in place of that, and 10 for 5. So when there is one digit after the point, then we put 10. Okay, 125 over 10. I have removed this point. Don't be confused. You can see it clearly that 125 over 10 is just point is removed and 10 is written in the denominator. So now what we will do, you can reduce in the lowest term, like I am cutting at the table of 5, 25, and here I will be getting 73. I am cutting at the table of 5. 12 comes at 2 and 25 at 5. Okay, and here 36. So 36, below 36 what will be there? 35. 1 will be left. 15 comes at 3. At the table of 5 I am cutting this. So 73 and 73 got cancelled. Okay, so now listen carefully. When you know that there is not complete cutting going on, so what we will do, we will multiply 3, 1, 2, 5. Multiply, you can cut 25 and 2, but I know that 2 will not be cut by 5 because even number and odd number will not be cancelled. So what I will do, I will just write 1000 below. How 1000? This 2 zeros and 1 0. It will make my calculation very easy because I want to avoid the division. It is a lengthy process. I want to avoid that. So what I will do, simply multiply 3125 by 25. So when you will multiply, you will be getting 78125. Students, you can cut them, you can reduce them in the lowest term, then 2 will be left, 20 will be left in the denominator. You can divide that by 20. It is totally your choice. You want to divide, you can. Okay, the calculations you want to do in what way, it's your choice. So I simply prefer that where 1000 is there, so I will put 1 2 3. After 3 digit I will be putting the decimal because 3 zeros are there. 1 2 3 1 2 3. After 3 digit I will be putting the decimal. That will be my simple interest. Okay, so now you have to find the amount. That you know what is the formula, principal plus SI. So principal was 3125. Don't forget to write rupees plus rupees 78.125, and the total will give you 3000 rupees 3203.125. You can add and you will find the sum 3203.125 as your sum. So students, these are the first and third part of sum number 1. Now rest of the parts will be done by you as homework. Thank you.